Today, I'll talk about pre-workout nutrition and give you some ideas so you can feel better and stronger during your workouts. What you eat before your training session can have a big effect on how strong or weak you feel during your workout, and then also how you feel afterwards. A very general recommendation would be to eat a normal balanced meal, balanced meaning it has some carbs, some protein, some fat, 1 to 3 hours before your workout. This gives your body some time to process the nutrients and get them into your system so they'll be available for energy. For more intense workouts, ones that last more than an hour or really high intensity ones, you may want an additional snack 30 to 60 minutes beforehand, usually more of a carb focused snack and something that's easy to digest like fruit. Again, these are very general recommendations. People competing in high level races or strength competitions may have some extra considerations. So all of this is great for people that are working out midday or in the afternoon. But if you're working out at the crack of dawn, and we have a lot of people that are working out at 5 or 6 a.m., that 1 to 3 hour window doesn't really make a lot of sense for them. So one option is to work out in a fasted state, meaning you don't eat anything before your workout. While you might hear some health gurus talk about all the benefits of fasted exercise, or more specifically fasted cardio, there's not necessarily any more benefits to doing that versus to actually eating something. So there's claims that you'll burn more fat, but there don't really appear to be any significant differences. And also sometimes a fasted workout means you feel weaker and crappier. And so you end up just having a worse workout overall. And then you negate some of those benefits that you think you were getting by not eating anything beforehand. So this isn't to say that you should or you shouldn't fast before a workout, but more so, I just want to say that you're not necessarily going to be gaining any big advantage in choosing one option or the other. So don't use this idea of a fasted cardio for better results when it comes to your decision making. It's more about experimenting what works for you. So if you do choose to fast beforehand though, your post-workout meal and the timing of it becomes very important. So you're coming off a long period of time without eating when you're not eating overnight. Then you do this workout, so you're breaking down muscles. And so by the time you're done with your workout, your body really wants nutrients. It really wants to start the recovery process. But if you fast for several more hours, you're just going to be prolonging this period of muscle breakdown, which isn't ideal for making progress or recovering very well. So you'll want to eat a good post-workout meal pretty soon afterwards, like within about 90 minutes, but preferably even less than that, or at least drink a recovery shake with protein and carbs to help bridge the gap between your workout and then your next full meal. Another note on fasting beforehand. It can take time for your body to adjust. So if you're just starting your workouts after a long break, you'll need to slowly ramp things up if you're fasting. So out of all the situations that we've seen of people getting dizzy, lightheaded, or almost passing out, probably about 90% came from people who are coming in for the first workout in a while. They are doing a morning workout and they hadn't eaten anything beforehand. So you can't expect your body to be able to perform an intense workout without any fuel when it hasn't done it for a while. So if you're going that route and you are going to be fasting, you'll want to take the first few workouts pretty light to avoid that nausea, that lightheadedness. And the same goes if you're trying to transition from eating beforehand to fasting beforehand. You want to take some time and let your body adjust to that. If you're doing early morning workouts but you're not fasting, you want to eat something very light and eat it as early as possible before your workout. So in reality, that might only be 10 or 20 minutes beforehand, but light snacks like fruit, toast with peanut butter, trail mix, half a protein shake, these can be things that can be light on the stomach, but it still give you some fuel for your workout and avoid some of that nausea you might get if you are fasting. It can also give you some energy that can help you perform at a little bit higher level for your workout as well. Hydration is another really important factor when it comes to pre-workout nutrition. So no matter what time of day you're working out, you want to be as well hydrated as you can. For early morning workouts, it's even more important since you're typically waking up already dehydrated since you haven't drank anything for a while. And even though you don't feel thirsty when you first wake up, or you might not, you want to at least sip on some water or a sports drink just to help you feel a little bit better and also decrease the likelihood of feeling dizzy during your workout. If you're working out later in the day, just make sure you're drinking a lot of water throughout the day like you normally would. I think most people realize that when you're more hydrated, you're going to perform better, you're going to feel better too for your workout. So overall, there's not really a perfect formula for your pre-workout nutrition. It depends on how your stomach feels, how you're adapted to the strategy that you choose. But you can get your body used to different strategies too. As we mentioned with the fasting, you can slowly adjust to fasting if you take your time. You can also move your pre-workout meal a little bit closer to the start time of your workout and not feel like it's weighing you down. Now, you can't go too overboard with this, but you can gradually close that gap between your meal and the workout if you take your time with it. And then another thing worth mentioning is that meals that are really heavy in fat and fiber can sometimes really weigh you down or make your stomach feel really heavy. So make sure you're paying attention to what types of food make up your pre-workout meal too. It can take some trial and error to figure out what works best. Your goals will also affect your meals. If you're trying to build a lot of muscle, you'll probably want to then eat a little more beforehand if you can. Maybe have a protein shake before your workout. If your goal is to lose fat, you still may want to eat before your meal, or eat before your workout, but the size of your meal might be a little bit smaller. You just want to eat enough so you still have some energy for your workout and you don't feel really weak during your workout. So pay attention to how your stomach feels. That's the most important thing. Try out some different options, some different strategies, different timing of your meals, different types of food. See how your stomach feels. See how your performance goes as well. See how your energy levels are during your workout. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for listening.